So Diabetes Victoria and ACADI have announced a new 10-year funding and collaboration agreement. That means people living with diabetes are influencing, impacting and involved in research all the way through.
It is such welcome news that the Australian Centre for Accelerating Diabetes Innovations, or ACADI, has partnered with Diabetes Victoria. I'm looking forward to what those two incredible organisations can achieve together.
The reason why secure 10 years of funding is really important for research is that it gives the researchers some certainty, and they need that certainty to allow them to innovate, to be experimental, to think some of the big ideas.
When you bring the consumer input into research and the leading research institutes, there's wonderful things that can be achieved.
Well, ACADI is very important because it provides a central body to bring together everybody involved in diabetes research in Australia. So up until now it's been fairly isolated researchers in various capital cities, but now we're all in the same network. There's no one else in the world who can do what we can do.
For us, the whole thing is all about people living with diabetes and its complications, and Diabetes Victoria is a very special partner in order for us to be able to understand and really give emphasis and weight to the voices of people living with type 1 and type 2 diabetes in our research. So I think in the longer term, the research projects will be more impactful because from the outset they would have people living with type 1 and type 2 diabetes.
When we really want to change the dial and change policies, we really need to impress upon politicians and policymakers the importance of what we're doing. And scientists going to them talking about the value of the research is important, but there's nothing more powerful than having the consumer voice involved in that. And those two voices, the scientists and consumers working together, is the most powerful way to affect really significant change.
When you think about what ACADI has achieved in just 3 years, imagine the possibility of what can be achieved over the next 10 years.